Rosie O'Donnell, who's had a very, very long feud with Donald Trump, recently tweeted about how Barron Trump, the 10-year-old son of Donald Trump, might possibly suffer from autism. Now, she did so in a tweet where she wrote, "Barron Trump Autistic? If so, what an amazing opportunity to bring attention to the autism epidemic." Now, I should state that she has a 3-year-old who was diagnosed with high-functioning autism. And even so, I hate that she tweeted that. And I also really hate the video that she linked in the tweet. I'm going to show you a little snippet of it just so you understand why I dislike it so much, and then we'll discuss. Take a look.
Totally right.
I cannot stand that video. And look, I don't care what you feel for Trump. I do not like Trump, right? His family is off limits, and that includes Melania Trump, okay? Unless Melania Trump goes out there in public and does something worth criticizing. But like going after a 10-year-old, and I don't know if it was her intention to go after him, but it doesn't matter. He's off limits. Don't speculate about him possibly having autism. And don't link that ridiculous video either.
So let's just be clear. We don't mean his adult children, who are apparently part of his who certainly were part of his campaign, appear to be part of his transition team, appear to be somewhat illegally part of his administration, and running his business interests. They're, of course, fair game. They're knee deep, they're neck deep in politics. But Barron's 10 years old. And to me, the most disturbing parts of the video, don't give me the maudlin music and I really don't think Rosie meant any harm by it, because she's got an autistic kid and she thinks, no, there's nothing wrong with that. So her perspective is, I'm not calling him out.
Yeah.
I'm saying, hey, this could be helpful to kids with autism if he has it. But even that framing is wrong.
Yes, I agree.
It sounds like you're rooting for him to have autism, and then that would be helpful for your cause. No. And don't take creepy video of the kid and then make a compilation of it. I mean, if I was running for president and they're taking pictures of my 10-year-old and then zooming in and analyzing his clapping and body motion and stuff, come on, have better sense than that.
I would lose my mind. Look, I don't know what her intentions were, but I know that if I were a parent and, public figures were sharing videos like that of my 10-year-old and speculating about possible, mental health, a mental health diagnosis, I would not be happy about it. I'd be very, very angry, to say the least, which is why I would never run for office, because I would lose my shit. That's unacceptable, okay? It's speculative, and I don't like it. And his kids, if they're not involved in politics whatsoever, are off limits. His wife, for all the people, by the way, liberals who have been shaming her because of her modeling in the past, unacceptable, okay? You can't go around criticizing conservatives who had very strong criticisms of Michelle Obama. They called her ape in a dress, right? And then turn around and slut shame Melania Trump. It's unacceptable, period. I just hate it.
Yeah. And now if Melania starts talking about politics, which she does from time to time, then okay, that's of course fair game. If she copies her third speech in a row, okay, it's fair to point that out. But don't attack them for their personal lives if they're not involved in politics.
Exactly.
And for 10-year-olds, that's a no-brainer. So whatever her intentions were, this was very poorly, played out. And Rosie should have known better. Anybody should have known better than to do this. It doesn't mean that you think autism is wrong. No. I mean, if he's autistic, he's autistic. We don't care. That's not the point. Don't get into their private lives.
Yeah.
They didn't make Barron a part of the campaign.
Exactly. By the way, she did get a lot of backlash for it, and she responded by posting a weird poem on her website. She writes, "As we try to grab onto anything to keep us standing, the knowledge we are not alone There are others living this too. When I saw the anti-bullying video that mentioned Barron, it spoke to the symptoms that many ASD kids have. It was educational and informational.
I'm so uncomfortable with every part of this story, including the poem.
Especially the poem.
I promise the TYT Nation that I will never respond to anything with a poem.
Don't make that promise.
Actually, you're right. I will immediately withdraw it because that could be really funny. You know who makes independent media possible? You guys. Because of you, we can actually do this show free of any outside influence. That's what makes us so strong. Become a member today. tytnetwork.com/join. You are the media.